Egypt enjoys a moderate climate, an amazing tourist diversity, and an ancient history that laid its banks on the consequences of its monuments spread throughout the country, which made tourism in Egypt a unique experience that provides the tourist with aspects of knowledge of ancient history and recreational aspects. And at the level of tourism diversity, tourism in Egypt includes various forms, which makes Egypt's different tourist cities meet the different tastes of tourism. If you are thinking of traveling to Egypt and tourism in it, you are welcome. Top 10 tourist places in Egypt to visit. Cairo. Cairo, the capital of Egypt, is one of the largest cities in Africa and the Middle East. Cairo has become an important tourist destination because it contains many tourist places, ancient monuments, and important cultural monuments that express different cultures all over the world. Don't leave without visiting the famous Khan el-Khalili souk or other street markets, especially if you feel the need to stock up on everything from exotic-looking carpets to brass trinkets. Alexandria. Alexandria Port includes many distinctive features, as it reaches 60% of the total Egyptian imports and exports. It also includes the new Library of Alexandria, which contains more contents than those days, and receives about 1.5 million annually. It also includes numbers of museums such as the Museum of Museums and the Roman Museum, and archaeological sites such as Cape Bay Citadel and the Pillar of the Sawari. Fayoum is famous for the presence of many natural places, the most famous of which are Lake Karun Reserve, Wadi El Ryan Reserve, Wadi El Hidden Reserve registered in the World Heritage Sites, in addition to its moderate climate and its location near the Egyptian capital, Cairo. It also has a variety of Pharaonic, Roman and Coptic monuments. Sharm el-Sheikh. It is a charming city with its picturesque nature, and it is one of the most famous tourist cities that includes tourist resorts that visitors from all over the world come to. It is especially popular in the hearts of tourists from all over the world. It is famous as one of the world's diving centers.
Sahara oasis is visited by thousands of tourists every week. It is famous for its natural beauty. It is one of Egypt's natural and heritage treasures in the desert, whose subsoil stems from natural waters, even if palm trees, olives, and others appear in it. Hurghada. Hurghada is a beach resort town stretching some 40 kilometers along Egypt's Red Sea coast. It's renowned for scuba diving, and has numerous dive shops and schools in its modern Sakala district. There are many restaurants, bars and nightclubs, while the old town, El Dahar, is home to traditional Egyptian coffee shops and souks. Hurghada's long stretch of sandy beach is lined with resort hotels. Aswan. Tourism in Aswan varies between historical and archaeological monuments, the beauty of its nature, and the simplicity of its search for antiquities and cultural landmarks. Tourism in Aswan varies between historical and archaeological monuments, the beauty of its nature, and the simplicity of its search for antiquities and cultural landmarks. Tourism in Aswan is not only ancient ruins, but rather the charm of the cities. Luxor. Tourism in Luxor differs from other tourism cities in Egypt, as it is simply characterized by its warm and moderate atmosphere. The Arabs called the city of Luxor this name because of its many palaces and temples, and it was also called the percentage of the house or the city of the sun. Luxor awaits most of the antiquities of pharaonic Egypt, making up about 2/3 of the world's antiquities. Dahshur. Dahshur is a tourist area that visitors come from all over the world because of its many great scientific monuments. The city of Dahshur has historical and cultural landmarks such as the pyramids of Dahshur, the most famous of which is the Red Pyramid. Giza. Giza Governorate is one of the most important and oldest cities in Egypt in terms of its origin. It has gained a privileged position since ancient times due to its proximity to the Nile. Giza Governorate is famous for many tourist attractions. If you are a tourist who loves antiquities and history, you will find the Giza pyramids and the Sphinx in front of you, as well as many ancient pharaonic tombs.